Make it a better place, a better place.
Be able to work together to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
Let's arise and build, arise and build, arise and build our Bible to the next level.
The world of today is different from yesterday.
I'm running my own company. I use Nigeria.
Industrialization is a vertical process. We want you to invest in the company.
There are very little things you can do and achieve so much.
So just mentor them.
To build this nation, it's by thinking differently. It's by reasoning together. It's by working together as one.
So there's you must innovate or die.
Come to our private mistakes. Tell each other the truth.
I am ready to be part.
Let's arise and reason together to build a new and better Bible and greater Nigeria and Africa and land. That's what Podium of leadership is all about. Let's arise and build, arise and build, a better place, arise and build a Bible to the next level.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome your host to the Podium of Leadership, Dr. Victor Udo.
Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. You might be seated. Welcome to the Podium of Leadership. In the last program, I started by the song that was in my mind, which was When the Roll is Called, Up Yonder. When the roll is called in Akwa Ibom, business area, people doing entrepreneur, people are rising to their greatness, I will be there. And we found two of our worthy gentlemen to be there. Mr. Victor Udo and our own Nicodemus Ibanga, who are doing things, the kind of things that we are thinking about, things that would allow us as a country, as a state, to begin to think of how we can earn more foreign exchange instead of depending on oil foreign exchange that have tended to disappoint us now, to the extent, like I said in our last program, that $1 is selling for 400 naira. That's terrible. That's really, really bad. We cannot run an economy like this. And so we got to find out other ways, non-oil related way of exporting. Nicodemus come up with these nice jerseys. You know, that's what the Chinese did. Most of the clothes that people wear in America, they're done in Chinese. They're Chinese clothes. So I don't see why we cannot start doing an industry that we manufacture, produce clothes that we can sell to other parts of the country. And then we went to our own good friend, Mr. Victor Udo, who's talking about designing clocks. And the guy is not even an electrical engineer. He's not even an engineer, a political scientist with a passion in producing clocks. And like he told us, he can even produce it from scratch using available material in Nigeria. That's the kind of things we are talking about. And if you people are buying clocks, all these Chinese make clocks, you buy it, some of them you buy it, you leave the store, same day, it doesn't work. You take it to the store, they won't give you back. And we have someone in Nigeria that is giving 4 years guarantee on his product. That's the kind of Akwa Ibom we are trying to create. That's the kind of people, the kind of product, the kind of ideas that the Podium of Leadership is all about. And we don't want these things. Yes. We don't want these things to just be ideas. We want them to be driving business. If there could be a Seiko business in Japan, why can't there be a Trico business in Akwa Ibom, in Nigeria, that is foreign exchange? Why can't people in Ghana, starting with Ivory Coast, buy clocks from Akwa Ibom, from Nigeria, instead of all the way from Japan or all the way from China? That's the kind of things we are talking about. And so today, what I would like us to do, we're going to continue the conversation with them. I believe Mr. Johnny had other products that I would like him to show. And then you ask, we interact, and take some questions. And just relax and have conversation. Talk business. So that someone listening to us on the radio, someone watching us on the TV might get an idea. If Nicodemus can do this with clothes, if Johnny can do this with clocks, you know, that's what they call reverse engineering. You take what someone else have done. These things are not rocket science. They're not effort. There's not a effort, Bakaram, effort. No, it's just reverse engineering. You pick what someone else have done. That's what the Chinese did, and have been doing, and will continue to do. That's what the Japanese did, and they became expert to the point that their vehicles was better than the American vehicle that they learned from. So I don't see why Trico cannot be better than Seiko if we put our energy. What do they have that we don't have? What do the white people that we buy these things from? Well, not only white people, Asian, European, Americans. What do they have that we don't have? Are they God people? We are God people too. Do they have brains? We have brains too. Do they have blood? We have blood too. Do they have intellect? We have intellect too. So we cannot do what these people are doing. And even do it better. So it's a time like this that I have to push us back to thinking differently and doing different things. So I don't know what you are going to do. I don't know when the roll is going to call and you'll be sitting here. That's what this is all about. It's not a talk show. It's a do show. What are you doing lately? What are you doing for Akwa Ibom people? So we are going to go back to Johnny to finish the story that he started last program. Mr. Johnny, welcome back to the Podium of Leadership.
Do you want to see beyond your vision? Do you want to hear what other people think about leadership? Do you need a reshaping of your mindset and mentorship? Then tune in to the Podium of Leadership, the POL with Victor Udo, showing on AKBC channel 45 every Monday by 12:30 p.m. and on NTA channel 12 Uyo every Thursday by 10 p.m. Tune to the POL on Planet FM on Wednesdays by 3 p.m. and on Inspiration FM every Saturday by 12:30 p.m. You can be a guest on this program. You can also advertise your products, goods and services, or sponsor the program by calling our office line 0902 300 7299. That is 0902 300 7299. Visit our website on www.thepol.com.ng. Like our page on facebook.com/The Podium of Leadership, or follow us on our Twitter handle at The Pol with Victor. The Podium of Leadership do show. Join us.
Thank you very much. I think the last time we were talking about our capability in terms of producing clock, different types of clocks, and I showcased a very simple table clock. That is not all we do. We have bigger ones, have wall clocks, we have ones that are covered. We can work on woods, we can work on ceramics, on glass, on anything that you can think of. You can bury clocks on the walls for you. If you look at our jingle, like the clock we have in Ibom Plaza, that clock I think was installed by ex-governor, Victor Udo, and that clock got damaged since when it was in government. Since till now, it's still there like that. Now that is something that we can do very conveniently. We can replace that clock and maintain that clock for another 10 years for this government and for this state. We don't need to travel out of this country to go and look for a foreign company to come and install one clock in Plaza. And again, if we install that clock, it's creating employment for our people, which is very, very important. That's what this government is interested in. If we do that, we create employment for people, and we give attention to what is our own. So we can do all that.
Who in government have you spoken to see what can be done to fix that clock?
Well, I wouldn't want to call names because
you've spoken to some people in government.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have. I don't want to call names so that there will be no implications.
Okay, there's no implication. What I think you should do, write a proposal, and if no other person, give it to me. Okay. I'll see one of the commissioners that the thing is
All right. Thank you, sir. That's very encouraging. It's very encouraging. It's the kind of thing that we want when we have come out like this, like His Excellency has said, I'm out of quota. So that you don't fall again. You understand? So this is very, very encouraging. I like that. It's good. It's good for us because apart from the revenue we generate, it also stands as a reference point when we are going for that kind of a job in other states and other countries. There is no reason why we cannot produce souvenirs, election souvenirs for presidents in other countries in Africa. the Ghanaian president should call us. Look, I've seen your product on the net. Can you produce 2,000?
Johnny, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because do you think we are there in terms of quality? Can your products compete with Seiko? Be fair. Or what does it take for you to make it competitive? Because if, for instance, a governor goes to his governor's forum and says, have a boy in my place that can make clocks for you. Yeah. Will you come and then he gives you the opportunity, you go, and then those people call you and say, that's your thing. Okay. Oh boy, it's not what.
Once again,
I better buy Seiko rather than that.
Once again, I want to answer the pictures.
Go ahead. Action speak louder than words.
Now, you talk about reverse engineering. This clock, this material is 3 mm, 3 millimeters thick. The clock you buy in the market is 1 mm. If this clock fall from this, it will not break. But if you leave a regular clock to fall from this level, it will break. But this is why it's going to break. Because the glass they are using there is 1 mm. You understand? It's 1 mm. That's number one. Number two, why I would say that if the governor speaks for me in governor's forum, I will not disappoint him, because His Excellency already have my clock in his office. And the feelers I got from when he received the clock was that he kept it for, I'm sure he will hear, that he kept it for a while and admired and said, can this be done in this state? That is what they told me that he said. So if he likes that cloth that much, he should be proud to present it. But I'm sure he doesn't know who did it and how it was done. Probably that's why he's not talking for me. My wife is not even calling me to say, look, if you can do this, why don't we change all the clock in government house, at least in government house alone? Because it will be a pride to enter government house and every clock. You know, there's a way I feel when they are filming events in government house and you see Seiko clock, sunrise clock. I am already in another state. I'm in Abuja, I'm in Port Harcourt, I am in Delta, I'm in Cross River. I've done clock for governors of those states. And in my own state, those things are still there. We should look at our clock and you see Tickles Nigeria and you know it is actually made in Akwa Ibom. So why I'm answering your question now is that the half is good enough to represent us. By the way, the ones they are buying, are they good? If it gets bad, what do they do? I've told you, go to secretariat. Each office, you're going to see that in offices, they're going to bring down clock and keep on the floor by an hour because they have to keep that one for dating purpose. Why should we do that? Because I know if I give you a clock for the next 4 years, I've said it, government should give me a try. Do not change the battery. If it is slow or late or stops, call me. We'll give you a brand new one to replace it in 4 years, for 4 years. The one I'm talking about in Plaza, we're going to maintain it for 10 years, consistently. I'm not talking about the changes we're going to put on all those ones. I'm not talking about those ones. But I'm going to change those clocks, so that you can see, can read the time from as far as 3, 4, 5 poles from where the clock is. You should be able to read it. So what the government should do should, okay, look, come, do this, let us see if we can do it. And when I finish it, I want to go to Lagos and tell Lagos government, look, this is a beautiful bridge. Put a time on it. That is what is happening in London. You understand? Our flyovers should have time. It's a lot of market everywhere. But let's not start from one place. Any question?
Sure. So let's start with him.
I want to ask you a question. I have not heard you talk about our Akpan market or right down. They are still selling watches there. I mean, clock. People are buying clock there. So have you made any effort to look at starting with our Akpan market? Because I think I can access Tickles World or Tickles Nigeria there easily than maybe calling you.
You know the better thing to say to him, and I want all of you to say to him, is give me 10 of those, I'll sell it for you. If all of you here, instead of talking about it, and them, place an order for 10, maybe you would have sold each of them for 3,000, and they go and sell 4,000. You make money, he makes money. What kind of show is this? So by the time we finish this program, how many of you are going to sign up for 5? And you can do, if you have to, because we were talking about it in the last program, that you don't have the capital to produce it and take it to to the shops, so that they can keep. Now, if 10 of them ask for 10, how much capital would you need to give them 10 and see how many they are selling and bringing back the money instead of the store?
Now, if I'm going to look at 10 people for 10 will be like 100.
Yes.
Now, if I want to buy material for 100, it will be too expensive. Therefore, I want to buy material. Let me say if I put in 1 million naira to buy materials, for instance, 1 million naira can give me between 100 and 200 clocks, depending on the sizes and the types I produce. And that will also give me probably leftover materials to wait for them to go and sell and come back and then produce another one. So let's look at it. The capital determines so much. So if I have like 1 million naira, for instance, let me just say the lowest possible, 1 million naira, for instance. Now, I can do that and give them at a very low price. You understand? For them to be able to sell well. Because if I'm going to buy raw materials in a large quantity, the price comes down. You understand?
So let's do it here, because this is a do show, like I keep saying. So we get a bank to give you a low interest, 1 million.
Yes.
So how much interest?
What?
10%, 5%?
5%, fine. 5% would mean that we can compete very well with whatever is in the market.
Okay, about 10%.
We can still manage.
Okay, so if we get a bank to give you 10%, how long? How long do you think you pay?
3 months. 3 months at most. By 3 months, you have recycled it several times. 3 months. And we have 10 people here to market it. I have the market. Like I said, we have what we call market segmentation.
Is this a deal? How many of you? Who are the first 10 people? Who are the first 10 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you start with the 8?
You can start, yes.
8. I mean 10.
10.
You guys think you can sell that? You think they can sell it in 2 months?
I will give them where to sell. I have the market in my hand. Like I said, there's something called market segmentation. If you take a clock to school now, you're wasting your time, you will not sell. But there's a place you can take the clocks to from this month, from now to December. You're going to
so my job is to help fund a source.
Yes.
1 million at 10% interest.
Simple. Give me 3 months, I'll refund your money.
It's a deal.
Thank you.
So you guys do it. I'll send you to a bank Monday, Tuesday. You raise the 1 million, sign all the paperwork, and I will guarantee it that you will return the money in 3 months, yes, with 10% interest. Yes. In 3 months.
3 months.
And these guys will make like how much? 3,000 or 2,000?
No, we can do like this. If you are going to give you
then
factory price and give you market price, you know what is your markup. So that you must work to earn. You know, it's a short-term business, 3 months. But if you place you on salary and we will give you a target.
No, we're not doing salary because it's a test.
That's what I'm saying. So you're going to be on a markup, on a not commission, a markup. We'll give you factory price, give you market price. You sell at the market price and return the factory price, so I can refund the loan. You understand? Like I said, I'm going to tell you where to go and sell. I have the market. I am the one that market. You will not hawk. It's going to be corporate marketing. I'm going to tell you where they need it now.
And you are going to design what will fit that,
yes,
that segment.
Yes.
This is a deal. And the bank will get their 10%.
Immediately.
You get whatever your profit margin is.
Yes.
They get a small money in their pocket.
Yes. And the bank will have confidence in me to give me further loan based on my performance. Success. Yes. Simple.
That's what we are here for.
Like to get their names.
Are you sure you are serious? We are going to work with this guy. Is it 10 people now? All right. As many of you as give him the name, sign up for it. Please. Let's test it.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
All right. Yes, question. There are many questions. The female first.
Thank you very much, sir. Like, I'm impressed. Your work is promoting me higher. It's giving me a more defined future that I can do more than what I'm studying.
You're on the podium of leadership, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So I'm proud to be here actually. So this is my first time. Like, I'm impressed what I'm seeing. So I'm likely to invite more people to see for themselves. It's not actually what they watch. It's more than that. And I have a question. My question goes this way. Okay. Like, if I'm to market on this product, can you assure me that there will be a logo, like the picture I will need to be on the clock itself? Are you assuring me that the picture will be there so that where I'm going to market it, they will like it. If like pictures for married couples.
Show him the one you do did my picture now. That one you are actually going to co-design, which is another.
He's not the one that gave me the picture.
I didn't even give him my picture. You see, and interestingly, I didn't know this picture was here when I decided to wear. This is the same clothes on the picture. You know? So who wants to buy this for me now? You see, quite even people talking about Podium.
Because of this good for only 3,000.
Almost 3,000.
Only 3,000.
I want to ask one more. So actually, another one is it basically on clock? Can someone get something like a wristband, like a watch, or is it just a clock alone?
It's a clock business. Click your clocks, Abi.
This company deals with clocks. If you want a wristwatch, we can give you.
Okay, you can give me a wristwatch.
But the wristwatch we are giving you, let me tell you where we are promoting African materials. You're going to have a wristwatch with raffia strap. You're going to have it with kente strap. You're going to have it with a shoulder strap.
You know, all these people that come to visit Akwa Ibom, you know, you remember we have North-South talking about culture. When all these people come to visit Akwa Ibom, these are the kind of things they should be seeing and should be buying. And we need to find a way to create outlets where we put these things. But let's see how the 10 of you perform with this 1 million loan. You know, you sure the 1 million would be paid back in 3 months?
So let's push. My staff is laughing at you. He knows what we do.
So okay, let's not go there. Has your question been answered?
I've answered the question. One, the picture will be there. Whatever picture you want, we'll give you. Then number 2, we can give you the wristwatch. Yes.
So yours is actually a different business. You're now going and getting your customer. Those are customized.
Yeah,
so you go and get someone and say, look, I can prepare this for your wedding. Yes. I can prepare this for your birthday. How many of you, your parents' birthday are coming?
Your pastors.
And the pastors and your brothers and your sisters. Significant order. That's what the Americans call it. Okay. This side. Let him ask the question.
Mr. Johnny, I really want to congratulate you. Let everybody put a round of applause. Why I say so is, me personally, I'm from Surubium. Not only Surubium, I'm from Ikoredibon.
And you have to Ikoredibon go?
Atondia. So I am so much happy for him. I personally have a handwork with him. I can go and introduce him to the chairman that this is what he can do. We need to start from Surubium.
Yes. And then let the chairman of Surubium say, I bought 10 pieces.
Yes.
And tell the governor that. That's how it works now.
Yes. After I will see him.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I must say the truth. I'm so much impressed in this particular episode of the Podium of Leadership.
It's a do show now. What did you expect?
Please, I want to ask. I so much love going into making things that are not regular in the market. Is it possible you train people on how to do this? And if possible, please, what are the requirements? I also much want to join you produce things like
on an apprenticeship basis or on a staff basis?
No, apprenticeship. I don't want salary. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. We can train you, but you must come on a platform. Maybe Akis. We want to send you, maybe not just only you. Because what we want to do, like I said, this is the only clock industry in this country now. We cannot, even at the level we are, this projected level, we are looking at 350 and we're going to come something close to 1 million. We need more clock industries. And I will be very pleased to train people and they set up their own. You understand? Now, so
would that be like a franchise model?
Yeah, it can be a franchise. You can also go on your own, no problem.
Is there anything here, intellectual property, copyright?
Yes, I have.
You have a copyright protection.
If you look at my Tickles, you're going to see R there.
Okay.
Okay. And you cannot touch my.
But is the name down? That's just the name.
You cannot touch any. All my designs are registered.
Okay.
So if I train you, one of the things you're going to know is how to conceptualize a design.
Excellent.
When I don't have to say that on air. When we train you, you will know how to think of a design. What triggers the thought for a design, and when you get that, you can do the rest. So we're going to train you, but we need a platform, maybe NDDC is sending people for training, maybe AKIS is sending people for training.
So if Podium, wait. One good turn deserve. So if Podium have said we will put you up with someone in finance to fund 1 million, why can't you also pick one person from the Podium of Leadership and mentor?
Okay, I pick him.
And don't disappoint the Podium. Don't go there and try to bypass or disobey or sabotage his effort.
My integrity will never be in doubt, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Johnny, for doing that. You.
Thank you, Mr. Johnny. You have really made me proud because we are from the same constituency. We are from the same federal constituency, comprises of 18 and Sribum and Srubi.
The same senatorial district that comprises of all of those. And the same state. The same country. We are all together.
So I want to sound this note of warning to my fellow political scientists who think of contesting election, going for councillorship position or chairman when they graduate from school. Because I must really say, Mr. Johnny has changed my thinking. So, Mr. Johnny, since I'm from your constituency, you will also adopt me, Anna.
That one is not based on that one is not based on Podium. That one is on constituency basis.
It's getting political.
That's constituency basis.
It's getting political. I hope you're in the marketing team. Are you in the marketing team? Okay, fine. Then we can discuss. All
right. Yes, we've not spoken.
I must really congratulate you, my brother. I know government should come and partner with people like you. I mean, we need encouragement to such individuals. Please, what's your driving force? Being that you read political science.
Profit now, money making. And yeah, that's what I'm being. The man wants to make money.
Apart from that, there's another thing that is pushing him to have not wanted to contest elections, like my brother said, to do clock making. There must be something that drove him outside profit, because I don't believe
the question you should have asked him. The question that I think will make more sense is, why did you study political science in the first place instead of studying engineering or marketing or something that will put you here? Because obviously he's doing this for money. Well, money, I've got to tell you guys, government is not a place to make money. But in the past, it's not going to be like that. If there's any change that we've seen in Nigeria, that's one change. If you want to, as a matter of fact, there's no money even in the local council. Some of them are not getting money now. Local government chairmen and councillors, there's no money. If you want to make money, it's not in government that you make money. You make money by running a business.
Let me add something to that.
And if I did not answer your question because you didn't ask me, you asked me, you will answer your question.
The reason why a typical political scientist decided to develop a political apathy or go apolitical, not wanting to contest for any political office, is that what is being taught in the classroom is not what is applicable in the society, especially in Nigeria. So that is what discourages us. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let him answer the question, because that's your answer. That was my answer. Let the real person that the question was asked answer.
All right, let me say like this. Like he rightly said, when we were in class in political science, what they told us was, once you have your BSc, you are qualified to be a commissioner, you can get ambassadorial appointment, you can do. But when we are through with service, you could not even be a civil servant. There was no job. That was one. But like I said, when I said last time, I stumbled on a story on how Seiko started. And when I read that story and saw where the guy is now, he was very practical, very detailed about what happened to him. He was very poor, he was, and I started having interest in how are clocks made. Why can't we don't have, some right time I saw that we were not producing. I started checking how much we are consuming. So every clock I see, I look at the possibility of producing something like that, and it was possible. There were people that I called, said, look, some of them are engineers, look, look at this. Like I pick a clock and dismantle it and show you, can you do this kind of thing? That's how I got to know how engines are made. And a lot of engineers, I'm sure, don't know how engines are made. I scatter engine. I showed one small piece to one engineer. Can you do something like this? It's more now. I say, fine, I record that one. More can do that one. I take this one, show this one. Can this? Is this not this? I record that one. So I have a complete documentation of how engine can be produced. Now the designing. I have a friend who masters in fine and creative arts. The designs of clock I'm doing today is not what I did 3-4 years ago. Now they are perfected. If I give you a clock design, it's a standard. So I learn from people, and then sometimes there are challenges. People say, you cannot do this, go, you cannot do this. I say, fine, I can do it. I remember when I did clock for Afri Bank in Kaduna. I showed them a particular clock. They said, we want something that have our logo. Carve our logo out. That was the very first time I used a logo to do a clock. I said, I can't, what? This is a very simple thing. I said, okay, go and bring it tomorrow. 2 days after, I could not even think of what it should look like. But the third day, that night, I conceived an idea. I put it on a paper, cut it on a board, did it. That is how I even went to Lagos. Afri Bank sent me to Lagos to go to their head office and get a job for the whole, all their branches. So it really is not the money. I really want to do something that I can say, yes, I have done this successfully. And as it was going, the challenge was getting greater, and I was having fun. Each level I succeed, I put it like, yeah, this is success, you know. And then look at the next level, and till tomorrow, I can't really say that I know how to do clock completely. There are still things that I see, and I want to do. I have to crack my brains, think very well, go and rest, come back and think of how to solve that problem to get one kind of clock. For instance, the last clock I made for His Excellency, the Aki's clock. They said, look, we want this to be very, very unique. And I look at their logo. It wasn't something you could carve a clock from. But the clock His Excellency has now is the logo of Aki's. We finally solved that problem. We designed that clock we produced. So sometimes that is what gives me joy. Ability to do what was impossible yesterday.
So I was wrong when I said it was money.
Yes,
it's not money.
Sometimes it's not money. If it were money, for the years I have been in the club business, I would have left this country. I would have left the country. If I get to Canada and tell them I can do clock, the government of Canada will sponsor me. Because they're looking for people who can come there and build business for them. I would have left this town, there are so many places. Okay, like my staff is here. We are producing clock for so many schools in Port Harcourt. And they're saying, please relocate to Port Harcourt. You're going to market for you. Don't worry. Just come to Port Harcourt. But if I leave Port Harcourt at this level, who will develop?
No, but wait. Because in as much as we are patriotic, why don't you open a shop in Port Harcourt?
Yeah, we're going to open a shop. We cannot move for head office.
So why must you ask you to move? If you go there, open a shop, and meet their demand and quantity, it doesn't matter if your headquarters is there or is here. Headquarters can be even in Abuja, just an office.
Yes.
So if they say, come and open a shop, open a shop and sell your
But
product.
at the level of revenue we are today, if you must open a shop, you have to move from here to that place. Because you cannot run here and run there with the level of revenue we have today.
So you open a warehouse, produce here and put it there.
That's the same thing they're asking. The clock you're going to put in warehouse, the one that you want to sell in the open market, you need so much money to produce and
so
sell.
if the government of Rivers is that interested,
not the government, the school owners, yes.
So why don't they give you advance? In other business that I've seen, or someone comes in and invests in real estate, they have to know who's going to evacuate it, who's going to get the off-taker. They call them off-taker. Yeah. So why can't those people sign an off-taking agreement with you? If they say if you make 10 products or 100 products, they will buy. The bank will give you money.
Now let me give a very practical example. I'm talking about school segment. I'm talking about school. These people that asked me to move over are school owners. Okay, I met with the vice president of Association of School Owners in Rivers State. Now what she's guaranteeing me, if you come to Port Harcourt, I will call members of my association to patronize you.
You go to Port Harcourt and he called the people to patronize you. It doesn't matter. As far as they are buying clock, it doesn't matter where it is made.
No, I'm telling you the same thing I'm telling you now. They are not all of these are different schools. It's not like she's going to take her money from her pocket and say, okay, take 6 million, produce cloth for this association. No. Each school orders their quantity as they have students that are going to graduate. What they're simply saying is, come to this side so that we can see you and know that you're going to do it for us. But what I've done for them this year is that a lot of them gave us order. We did not collect money. We produced and sent back to them before they paid us. And they were so shocked that it could be done like that. That means by next year, We are going to triple the number of schools we've worked for in Port Harcourt. Yes, now we know with the reservoir of materials we have in the factory that we can move certain quantity of materials to a shop in Port Harcourt to satisfy that market. But we will not move the office, as they say to that.
You don't have to move the office at all.
So the company is growing, and we have to, like I said, I have to control the growth so that I don't run into trouble. If you want to follow the demand of customers, you run into real trouble.
Because yeah.
Yeah, so you have to
produce, and then they won't pay, and then you got stuck in the.
They even promise you this. If you say, okay, if you come, I'm going to give you like 200 schools. You estimate.
So these 10 people that are partnering, no sell without money.
No,
cash and carry.
At their level, they cannot sell without money.
Cash and carry.
Yes.
Here's the clock. Here's the money.
Yes.
You're done. No layout. I mean, how do they call it? No credit purchase.
Yes. No.
I will pay you every month. That's not what we are talking about, because it's 3 months. The bank will be on your case.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
And I'm sure they will.
And if you succeed with the bank, then you can now get out this market. Someone will be willing to take the risk. Yes. All right, that was a very good question. I answered a different way. You answered a different way. The real person answered his own way. Let's get the young lady to ask a question.
I must say I'm very grateful.
Are you part of the 10 people that is selling the clock?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Did you know you will become a clock seller when you come to Podium of Leadership today?
This is wow. This is an answer to one of the questions and arguments we have in history and international relations. You know, one of the cause there, theories of international relations and evolution of Nigerian states. They say that Africans, we don't have history. That we are black man sense. We don't think. You are in pleasure, sleep, you wake up, you eat. Sometimes you don't have food. You go to your neighbor. We don't think. So the arguments in all the universities has been solved. We don't have to argue again. We are now in reality and the practical. They think that the only people that did everything. So I come to see today that what we've been arguing and writing on paper, the answer has come, and it's from Akwa Ibom State.
So you're going to write a different paper. Go and write paper like, what's the name of the guy at FedEx? Okay, whoever the owner of FedEx is. It was a school paper that turned into a big business, FedEx today. So with your paper, what grade are you in school? What classification? You already graduated?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So if you're going for a master's, do a master's thesis that you will take it and turn it into a business.
Exactly, sir. So I'm very grateful.
Okay.
All right. Who else?
Thank you very much. I am so grateful to be in your midst today, and this has been a first day for me, to speak to the air. But before I go far, I just want to congratulate you for the great ideology. It's not easy for people to grab up their mind and their intellect to create something out. Many may try, but they couldn't come into this great expectation. So I just want to say, may God bless you. And what I want to say is that since I'm now a marketer of this great company, because I know now it's a great company, not just a small company, not a micro, but it's a...
Now that you are in there, it's a great company.
It's a great company. So I am so grateful, and I really love to partner with you to the end. So
you know what to do? Just sell the phase 20 clocks, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. And I will also use this opportunity to talk to my fellow friends outside there that are watching me. I just want to tell you that you should keep on, believe in your dreams and your vision. Pick up your Bible, start and write down your vision. Don't just dump them and, neglect your life. You can become something. If something you are doing now is not working out, you can still look out for another thing. Don't just rely on your parents, but just stand up, be yourself, and that will make you a great person in Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much.
All right, the young lady.
I want to say congratulations, sir. And I want to use this podium to ask you the question. How many days do you use in producing one clock? And if I'm going to like present the clock on someone's birthday, how will I get it? Thank you.
So you got a customer there, Johnny.
All right, thank you very much. We can do your clock in one day. Depends on what you want. Depends on where you are. Okay, how you deliver it. If you are in Uyo, you can come to office and pick it. If you want us to deliver in your house, we have a market task like they are joining us, then I can deliver to you. You understand? So, and if it is only one, if it is 20, if it is 100, it depends on what you want. But we are known for delivery, for timely deliveries. We are known for timely deliveries.
All right, next person to ask a question. That was the lady. Let's take a guy and then a lady.
Mr. Johnny, this is nice. To be frank, I do conceive this days back when I used to package Valentine letter thereabout. At the end of it, I put small club, but you really package this in a lovely way. Yeah. It sounds that way. To be frank, I am moved with this package, and I've been seeing money flowing with this. No share it to the other marketers. I've just conceived another mode of making more money as a marketer. I'll make you proud.
No problem.
Thank you.
You will have to pay tax.
We'll do that. This is nice. Please, for those of us out there that conceive things, don't not kill that idea. Work on it. Repackage. Packaging matters. Mine was just a piece of paper I used with this bag golden pen to design. But this is more than that. It's a transparent, lovely one, but in short, I'm sure of where I'm overwhelmed with this. Thank you, sir. Welcome to Akwa Ibom. Do not go back.
No.
We've been here for a long time. Okay. Who's next? The lady? Let her go first. Her hands was up first.
Please, my question goes this way, sir. If as in your company, do you employ females or is it only guys that work with you? Secondly, I want to ask, if as a marketer, if I want to, as in somebody else who need a watch and he need the picture to be on the clock, am I to go and get the picture or are you the one to get the picture?
Okay. First of all, we employ everybody, boys, girls, ladies, men, everything. We employ. Now, yes. Now, secondly, if somebody wants a clock with his or her own picture, it's very easy to get the picture. Can be hard copy, can send through WhatsApp, can send through any means. Soft copy can be from flash, can be from CD, can be anything. So, however the picture gets to us, we do your job.
Yeah.
You understand?
The question is answered, right? Yes. Okay, you are next.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. My question goes this way. The purchase of your clock, is it based on delivery service? Or can someone, okay, my friend tells me about this clock and I walk into the shop and I get it. Must it be on delivery service? Because you've been saying order. Okay. So that is my question.
Thank you. There are different categories of clocks. We have personalized, the one you have to send your picture. We have customized, the one that company order. We use the company's logo to produce as customized. We also have industrialized, the one you're going to just have a clock, nothing on it. You can pick it anywhere in the market. What you're asking me now is if we produce industrialized clock. Yes, we produce industrialized clock. You're going to have Tickles Nigeria on it. That is all. The rest, no picture, no anything. Just a number and it's a clock.
I think I'm also hearing another question. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there an outlet? If I want to buy Tickles,
yes, that's what I'm saying.
You go where?
There are supermarkets. There are supermarkets you can get. Okay, like when the marketers now starts, there's something we call market development. I'm going to tell you okay, somebody talk about Uragban and them. It's a market. There are boys that are even pushing clocks on the road. Those boys too also have our clocks. What they have is industrialized clock.
When you say industrialized, you mean mass produced?
Mass produced, yes. Mass produced clock.
So you understand, you know, he has generic clock and he also have customized. Okay. So if you want to buy his clock, can he get it in TEPS? Can he get it in any of the...
We are supplying TEPS. We're giving TEPS about 300.
Okay, so go to TEPS.
So you can get it from there.
You can say, I want Tickles.
Just look at check. The one is it. So I want this one. This Tickles, and that's what I want. And what we are praying is that in a short time, people should actually enter supermarket and say, I want Tickles clock. You don't have, I won't buy any other one.
Okay, we said...
I just wanted to add to that.
Okay, add to it.
Don't you have a physical office in you where someone can walk in and pick your materials without your product without having to go to a supermarket?
We have an ICT office, which is also the administrative office.
Okay.
We also have a factory.
Okay.
Now, we don't want to sell our products. We sell our products to those who are going to, we don't want to retail our products. There are outlets that buy from us and go and sell.
So what you might want to think about, like Samsung, like any other place, you can just have a showroom.
Yes.
Tickle showroom.
Yes.
So people go there. It might not even be you running, because Samsungs are not run. These Samsung branded stores, they're not run by Samsung.
I agree.
So that might be something you might want to think about.
Yes.
But maybe not now. Maybe in the next
as
year
we expand, because you must have that kind of franchise. You must have enough quantity to supply them.
Exactly.
You know.
So. All right. Who is next? Her, and then you. Any other guy? I'm trying to sandwich guys and girls.
Wow. My colleague just said, wow. I think mine is wow.
I thought you wanted to say, I said what you wanted to say. Then I would say, what?
Seriously, I'm lost for words. These are the kind of things I want to associate myself with. When they first called for the marketers, I didn't stand up because my schedule is like too tight. I don't have time for that. But something keep breaking me. This is something I dream of. Coming out of this land, this promised land, and then taking it to the next level, and the world comes to say wow, like we are saying wow today. And I am really blessed to have been here, Mr. Johnny. I want to really specially also appreciate our very own Sonny. That's a name I'm proud of. That's my 70%. I'm really proud of him. I think sometime along the line I heard of the program, but then few things came in and there, and before you know, it's still here. I want to say once again, sir, congratulations. And please, mine is just like a congratulatory stuff. I want to really say to both of you, please don't give up. If you know whatsoever has been driving you on, please. I want you to know that from this moment, in case you never realize, you have a zillion followers from this instance, and you must not let us down. I'm looking at the both of you with others that shall come in future, taking Akwa Ibom State to the greater limit, projecting Nigeria and Africa as a whole from this great land. We have it. And I really appreciate Mr. Johnny. When you speak, I see a man that has done a lot of research, a man that has embedded himself with resources and experience, such that doctor will try to counter some things and then you already have an answer to it. It means you've done it all. That is why I want to be a partner in this dream. I want to be a part of it, that tomorrow, in the next 5 years, whenever I enter anywhere, I say, well, I marketed this sometime. That's just why I'm here. And sir, please, I'd still like to put it as an appeal. As you're expanding the firm, I'll appreciate, sir, please, that you take the research stuff into consideration for us, please. We really need it.
All right. Any other guy who want to raise hand? I know some of you complain that you raise hand and you are not recognized. Any person that wants to say something, today is the day. The road is called up today. Will you answer? All right. So no more Abraham, and she will end.
Thank you, sir. Mine is a very straightforward question. I want to ask two important questions. Number one, where do you see Tickles in the next 10 years in Africa? What I mean that where do you see Tickles is how do you see yourself in the next few years? Where do you think you can get to
Are you going back to run for governorship, or are you going to compete with Bill Gates? Which one?
Thank you very much. We actually have a business plan which includes diversification. Now, on the clock aspects, in the next 5 years, by the grace of God, like I mentioned, we expect presidents of different countries in Africa to order clock from Nigeria. Now,
that's a smart goal. It's simple, it's measurable, it's achievable, and
attainable,
and time-bound.
The doable shoe. And in terms of diversification, the clock we are producing has opened us up to certain challenges we want to, that when we look at them, there are also bigger industries on their own which we want to follow. Like I said, the clock engine we can produce. If we produce clock engine, it sells by far more than the clocks. So we're going to get into that in a couple of months by the grace of God. Now, we also look at the glass we use in doing clock. The 1 mm is too light, therefore they can't import them. So that opens us up to the possibility of manufacturing manufacturing glass in Nigeria. We did a study. We don't have a glass industry in Nigeria right now. The one we had in Delta said they closed down. We also studied why they closed them down. We know why. That problem has been solved by the current technology. We are looking at the possibility of being able to run a glass industry in the next 3 years in Akwa Ibom State. As a matter of fact, as at today, we have gone very far with it that we've even taken a decision that is going to be located at Obodokara for some. 5 years from, let me also say, in 5 years from today, we need to run a clock industry, clock engine industry, and a glass industry.
Excellent.
Tickles clock industry. We design and manufacture all kinds of clocks, customized, personalized, and industrialized to suit your taste and satisfaction. We also produce clocks as souvenirs, gift items, promo materials, hours for schools, churches, companies, weddings, homes, government houses, hotels rebranding, appreciation for guests, clubs, association, and network marketing companies. We design, manufacture, install, and maintain outdoor clocks. Special designs to suit clients' logo and desire are available. Delivery on short notice, you can count on us. Top quality product and impeccable finishing is our trademark, with 2 years warranty on every piece. Tickles Clock Industry, proudly made in Uyo, Nigeria, since 1996. To place an order or inquiries, call the number on the screen. We are market leaders in clock manufacturing.
Do you want to see beyond your vision? Do you want to hear what other people think about leadership? Do you need a reshaping of your mindset and mentorship? Then tune in to the Podium of Leadership, the POL with Victor Udo, showing on AKBC Channel 45 every Monday by 12:30 p.m. and on NTA Channel 12 Uyo every Thursday by 10 p.m. Tune to the POL on Planet FM on Wednesdays by 3 p.m. and on Inspiration FM every Saturday by 12:30 p.m. You can be a guest on this program. You can also advertise your product, goods and services, or sponsor the program by calling our office line 0902 300 7299. That is 0902 300 7299. Visit our website on www.thepol.com.ng. Like our page on facebook.com/The Podium of Leadership, or follow us on our Twitter handle at The Pol with Victor. The Podium of Leadership do show. Join us.
Last question, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this great opportunity. My name is Edith Williams. Please, sir, they've already said all I had to say, but then I want to really ask because I heard.
So you can just say amen, and we can.
Amen. I heard you. Please, just allow me.
I heard you saying you can brown a wristwatch for using only the Ankara. And ladies now, they love designer stuff, G&G, Chanel. Like the wristwatch I'm wearing is an Apple designer's wristwatch. So please, I would love you to produce a wristwatch with a lady's face in front and then using maybe leather or
all right, can you talk to him? Because she also said that we really have to go, and I really
want.
Whatever you want, we'll give you.
Thank you very much.
I was hoping I would like him to say something about Akis, but we are out of time. Because Sunik is actually being sponsored by Akis, which is a government platform. And this one is completely a private sector driven. And that's the kind of things we're talking about. Government help, people help. But great discussion, great participation. And today we've done what this Podium of Leadership is all about, a do show. So the 10 of you, make sure you work with Mr. Owidiga and make something out of this. Once again, we are so proud of you. Those of you listening to us on the radio and watching us on the TV, this has been great. If you have a company like Tickles or Sonic and you want to make a show of it and come to the Podium of Leadership, this is a place to be. Thank you very much, and God bless you. God bless us.
It's all about a better place.